Solatians. Hello again. Thank you for being here with me once more. I hope you are very well today. I am Marie. This information can be seen as science fiction, or as the viewer sees best, and I post it for entertainment purposes only. Still, I take my information very seriously, and for whoever has eyes to see. The Solatian people are a very ancient humanoid race that lives on the 3 planets that orbit the star Pleiadian, also known as Tau 28, and its binary star, called Senior, or Tau 28b, in the M45 Pleiades star cluster, at some 450 light-years from Earth. The names of their 3 planets are Plenia, Galnea, and Plesia, with the super-inhabitable Plenia as their main planet. Through the Alcyone Council, they are active Galactic Federation members and have a constant civilian, non-official presence permanently around Earth to guard their numerous star seeds. What I mean by not having an official presence around Earth is that the teams which are orbiting the planet do not have a local political representative as such for the local Galactic Federation, as they are officially represented by the Alcyone Council's ambassador here, not needing any other, at least at the time I write this text. Solatians are also called White Pleiadians, as they are the Messier 45 humanoid inhabitants with the whitest colored skin and hair. Their skin is pale white with a touch of pink, and they have white or pale blonde hair, which they most often wear long or very long, in both men and women. Their eyes are white or pale blue, and their facial characteristics are very sharp and long, including ears which often are pointed, like elves, and their body type is slender or thin, usually not having the strong muscular build frequently found in other Pleiadian inhabitants, such as the Engan or the Taygetan, especially in men. Their average height exceeds 6 feet for women, 6 feet 5 inches for men, and can reach as tall as 7 feet. Solatians, even though very white-skinned, should not be confused with the tall white race, also known as the Malakak, as they are not related to one another, and they have no mutual connection. Solatians look like the perfect example of a New Age Pleiadian. The facial characteristics of the Solatian people are very androgynous, many times making it difficult to know if one or another Solatian individual is male or female, especially when they both like to wear long hair. Their clothing is usually very relaxed and loose, and clear colors, such as white, pale beige, or light blue are their favorites, as they seem to lack a taste for wearing strong colors such as yellow, red, or green, as found or favored by Taygetans who have a much larger and richer wardrobe. The use of long robes is also quite common, especially among high-ranking Solatian people. Very much unlike Earth, Solatians don't have any racial variety, as they are all white, making their society extremely monochromatic, and it is easy to identify Solatians when they are among other races, for example during a Federation meeting. Solatians are a very spiritually oriented star race, with a strong taste for extremely high technology as well. Their cities are built in areas on their planet which impact their natural environment the least, favoring islands near the coastline, where they have a strong architectural tendency to build skyscrapers to maximize the area of the island. The shape of their buildings and skyscrapers is like needles, much like the famous super-tall Burj Khalifa skyscraper found in Dubai on Earth, but many of them clumped together, with the tallest ones in the center of the island, and taping down towards the edges of the island they are built on. Solatians rarely build their cities on the mainland, leaving those areas for private homes and for nature. Their cities look as if they were made of glass, but they are made of transparent supermetals and composite ceramics, and are interconnected by high-velocity magnetic trains, or maglevs, that run throughout their city and connect them with other cities far away and around their entire planet. Their magnetic train system is nearly entirely found above ground, as Solatians strongly dislike underground installations as they relate them to regressive races, and they find them strongly unsafe and claustrophobic. Their long-distance magnetic trains run through transparent tubes some 10 meters above ground, and sometimes they go through extensive natural areas, such as their planet's forests and jungles. The transparent tube serves multiple functions that include creating a near vacuum inside to maximize the speed of the trains, and also to prevent wildlife from getting in the way of them. It is interesting to note that their train system's tubes have a very efficient ultrasound cleaning system, which keeps them free of any dirt, debris, and of bird droppings, especially when transiting through natural places. I must say that this train system, which uses an above-ground transparent tube to enclose high-speed magnetic trains, is widely used by just about every star race in the Pleiades M45 star system, including Taygetans. But unlike Taygetans, which also used traditional road systems besides their magnetic high-speed trains, the Solatians do not, relying nearly entirely on their trains and on their flying vehicles to move around their planet. All these leave short, not connected roads and pathways to move among houses, and only at walking distance. Solatians dedicate most of their lives to technological and spiritual activities, where they strive to develop high mental and telepathic skills, which include the mastery of astral travel and soul projection, which is to move their consciousness at will from their original Solatian body, which would be left in a meditation state, and enter the body of a host, such as an empty NPC human on Earth, or even enter a soul-inhabited body, to perform a specific task, and for a short time. They master this soul projection technique, and it is often used to enter the body of one of their star seeds on Earth, to override the younger soul for a few minutes, hours, or days, to straighten their lives, to correct things that are not going well, before leaving their younger soul star seed to proceed with his or her life. This technique is also unethically used by many reptilian races, especially on Earth, where they invade the body of a person, with or without their consent, for example, a politician, or anyone in a place of power that may help them further their plans. Contrary to the reptilians who use that method for egocentric reasons, the Solatians use it for highly ethical reasons, and with the pre-life consent of their starseeds, at least. An interesting fact I found about Solatians is that they favor entering a dark-skinned person when incarnating on Earth, or when entering with an immersion pod, although anyone may be a Solatian starseed, to the point where it is also known that at least some albino people on Earth are indeed Solatian starseeds. Solatians are one of the most highly advanced star races in the Pleiades M45 star system. They are highly advanced in every way, from ethics and spirituality to super high technology, which they constantly develop and perfect. They are the typical New Age idea of a Pleiadian, although generalizing while I say this, of course. Solatians are more people like you and I, and they have a physical biological body that needs to eat and go to the bathroom. But they do have very advanced telepathic mind projection, which many times makes people think that they exist only as light beings. Every star race, including Earth humans, has a biological component in the world of the physical, and a spiritual component that in many relates to a light being, depending on their ideas and the vibration that results from them, of course. Solatians are the Pleiadian race who use the disc-shaped starcraft more than any other, being that the Taygetans and the Engan are the ones who use them less. Even their largest interstellar starships tend to be discoidal, or oval-shaped, and lack many of the surface features and characteristics found on Taygetan or Engan starships, among many others. Their main diet is fish combined with fruits and vegetables, as their planets have very extensive oceans rich with marine life, including many cetaceous species, the Solatians protect and honor. Before I finish for today, I want to dedicate this video to this ship's medical doctor and surgeon, Sene Trey, also called Seni for short, who is half Solatian, and who is also Toleka's main ship counselor. This will be all for today. As always, thank you for watching my video, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing for more. And I hope to see you here next time. With much love, your friend, Mari Swaruu.